Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Drew and I are here today to talk a little bit about the way you can serve here at Calvary. We are both in charge of, I'm in charge of the women's ministry, Drew's in charge of the men's ministry, and so we just thought we'd come to you kind of from that perspective about the different things that we've got going on here at the church.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Again, there's a ton of ways for men and women to serve, and throughout this week, you've heard of some different ways that you can serve, but we wanted to let you know some other ways, a little bit more behind the scenes that maybe you weren't so aware of, or maybe to emphasize some. So Morgan, why don't you go ahead and tell us a couple of things that women can do?
Sure. Some of the things that I've heard women that really have enjoyed doing is helping with hearty meals. So if somebody's had a baby or they're sick, and all kinds of different things going on in families, women here will get together, make a meal, and give that meal to the family. Another way you can serve is the meals through student community. I know the kids love it when sometimes they'll get together as small groups, and the small groups will serve, but groups of women will come in and do the student community meals, and the kids love to see the adults, and it's such a fun time to serve. And then also funeral dinners, that's really behind the scenes, but so you don't really even know that that's happening here at Calvary, but we have women that come in and they serve the funeral meals, so it's a great way to...
And again, all of those things, as you said, are around food, which is one thing that I talked about on Sunday. I talked about community and doing things together and how much community happens around the table. And that's one thing, especially with the student ministry, that I love that they do, is that they do a meal every week, which allows the kids to, before they get in, be crazy to have it, to share that. It's looked a little bit different during the season, but they've still been having their meals. And again, especially even when grieving, having a meal after a funeral, just an awesome way to serve behind the scenes, and would love to see you get involved with that. As far as the men go, men, I know sometimes it's difficult for us to get together and make a meal. There may be some of you that are great making food, and there's a little stereotype here. But one of the areas that you can serve is Chris, now with the worship ministry and with our services being online and having more of an online presence, there's been more technical needs. And so that's one area that happens on Sunday morning, to make sure that sound is working for the live streamer, to make sure cameras are running, ways that you can serve practically on a Sunday morning that will help you get more community. You get to be a part of the worship team a little bit, but be behind the scenes and not up front with a microphone. So ways to serve there. Also really encourage people, and men especially, to serve in our kids ministry. And I know Jordan has just talked about that on his day where we highlighted that, but for men, for us to serve, to be a positive influence in some of these kids' lives, to see positive male role models is huge. And a lot of times we think that women are the ones who primarily, and they do, but man, the presence that men can have has been good. And you've seen a little bit of that. Yeah,
so my son Clay will help on Sunday mornings, and he just loves it. He loves being with the kids and interacting with the kids. And then also when my kids were little, we had a couple of male role models that helped in the kids' church. And I know that they remember those times when the guys came in and helped.
So great place for you to serve. And then finally, one area we have projects that go on here around the church throughout the week and on the weekends. And so whether it's landscaping or maintenance inside, if that's an area that you like to serve, let us know, and we can help you plug you into some of those areas. So you can, again, feel more part of the life and the body of the church here at Calvary. And if you're interested, you can reach out to us. You can reach out to me at dphillips@yourcalvary.church, or you can reach out to Morgan
at mprecy@yourcalvary.church.
Thanks so much. Look forward to having you serve with us.